How's it going, guys? This is my second rant video, and this one focuses on the subhuman piece of shit known as Leon Lawson Jr., also known as the trainer and uncle of Andre Dirrell. Before I get into the specifics about his horrific, cowardly acts, I just want to dismiss a notion that the use of the word thug in regards to actions like this has some type of racial animus, because the definition in itself, a thug, is a violent person, especially a criminal. Synonyms include ruffian, hooligan, vandal, hoodlum, gangster, villain, criminal. So if you are uncomfortable with me defining the actions taken last Saturday night by Washington himself, or not Washington, by Lawson himself, then honestly, I don't know what to fucking tell you. It's your own problem, so you could go fuck yourself. So, of course, this fight was a great fight. Uzcategui was hurt Dirrell early in the second round. He was coming on, and Dirrell he showed toughness, valor, and he continued to fight, although he was losing the fight up into the controversial disqualification by Uzcategui. He showed that he was not a coward. So I don't like the narrative that Dirrell is a coward necessarily. It's really an insult to somebody who got into the ring and could have stayed down or not continued to fight after that brutal onslaught and the continuation of the brutal onslaught in the fight. So up until the point, I think it was I don't know what round, the 8th round, right? Uzcategui landed a punch. It looked like a combination. In my opinion, I think it was non-intentional because when the bell rang, he was continued to punch. So it was borderline late, which I think the ruling by the referee, it being a disqualification because it would have to be an intentional foul, I think is incorrect. You saw the body language in Dirrell change because I think that he was trying to get up into the point that his corner told him to stay down, which I don't blame them, again, because this is boxing and you do what you have to do to win. That's all that matters. So I don't blame Dirrell on this at all. So then after, the Dirrell camp, of course, gets the decision that they wanted or that they was appropriate, which is a disqualification, and Dirrell wins, right? Again, I'm not blaming Dirrell for any of this. He did what his corner told him to do, and I would have done the same thing if I was Dirrell, to be honest. Stay down and get a win. Why the fuck not? So after the fight, his brother Anthony seemed a bit angry. People dispute why he was angry, why he was trying to get into the ring. Some argue that it was to comfort or see how his brother is doing, which I could relate. I have brothers I'm very close with as well, so I'm okay with that narrative. And the other one was to, attack or to, confront the guy who landed the legal punch, which is Uzcategui. I guess neither is important because it all is overshadowed by the thuggish, cowardly actions taken by Lawson, by Leon Lawson Jr., Andre Dirrell's trainer, which not only did he assault a man after a fight, after the decision that they got, but he did it in a way that was so cowardly that it looked like he was confronting them cordially, right? You saw Uzcategui's trainer was standing there outside the ring, and then he changes his body language and sucker punches him with a two-piece combination, which didn't drop Uzcategui, but obviously it was unwarranted and criminal and disgusting. And then Washington, like a coward he is, runs away, and now he's still currently hiding from the police, facing 2 assault charges. I think it's obvious that there should be no reason that Leon Lawson Jr. should ever be allowed to be in the corner of a boxing ring ever again in the United States. I think that's inarguable. Maybe God can forgive him, but I don't think the boxing community should be able to forgive him for that, or at least the legal sanctioning bodies, because that type of act is so fucking despicable and cowardly. Like, why would you, to go to someone's, to go into the lion's den, into enemy territory, and then have to worry about a trainer assaulting you? I mean, this is not good at all for the sport of boxing. And I additionally, right, I believe that he should serve time for this. This is a criminal act, and it is an assault, and it is a brutal assault. Having said that, I have to be honest though. Watching this fight with casuals, they enjoyed the, I guess, circus show aspect of this crazy incident. So overall, I don't think it's bad for boxing from a casual perspective, but from a sporting perspective and from a fighter's perspective, it is a really bad thing, and it needs to be taken care of, I guess, swiftly. So again, I don't blame this incident on Andre Dirrell. I think that he showed proper class after the fight. I think that he admitted that punch hurt him, and he admitted that he didn't know if it was laid after the bell. That's kind of how I see it. And I think Leon Washington, I can call him Washington, Lawson, is a fucking piece of shit thug. And that's how I see it, and I think that's how you guys should see it. It sucks because it's a damn shame that we don't even have to, we don't get to talk about how Dirrell could have potentially came back and won a fight after being severely hurt, because, like I said, he showed grit and toughness that a lot of people didn't think he had. All we are doing is talking about his piece of shit fucking uncle. And that's, pretty much it about this rant. I just had to get this off my chest. Not to mention Clarissa Shields. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you, Clarissa Shields? You are trying to be a role model, yet you're supporting this type of disgusting behavior, and you're attacking people on Twitter for attacking you. All I'm saying is that if you're going to try to be a role model for young girls, you got to look in the mirror and really understand that if you do take that role, your words matter, right? Your words matter. So supporting this type of behavior is not what a role model should do. I'm just giving you a word of advice. You don't fucking listen to this, but it's just common sense. And deleting tweets like you did, people take screenshots, so you should think before you tweet. I think that goes to everybody. Sometimes I don't do that myself, but then again, I don't claim to be a role model. I'm just Boxing MD. So thanks for listening to this show. Please subscribe and support, and I will have more rants and more random topic shows. Thank you.